You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate.
This life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. Hey my peeps, today we're going to be taking a look at a company called Maple Leaf Vapes. And this is in the next lineup of my foreign reviews. Now, Maple Leaf Vapes comes to us from Canada, hence the name Maple Leaf, of course. And they are not a sponsor of mine. This I actually picked up on a win on the vape channel vapemeat.ca. Of course, you can see I've already put mapleleafvapes.com up here in the corner. And of course, you know how we roll. We're going to go take a look at our website, get some pricing information. We're going to come back and we're going to check out these flavors. And of course, there's no disclaimer because this was a win. So, let's go take a look at our website. And welcome to the brief online tutorial for Maple Leaf Vapes. Now let's check out our main website. You can find Maple Leaf Vapes at mapleleafvapes.com. Now this is their main web page. And yes, Maple Leaf Vapes is an all-out vape store. You can find a lot of different things here, from mods to starter kits to RDAs, RBAs, especially juice. That's their number one thing, is their juice. And we're going to be checking out their main line, which they carry a lot of different selections. Bakery, cheesecakes, you know, coffees, fruits, menthols. They have sample packs. They have specialty blends. They have stuff from other companies, such as Captain Oliver's, Funk Sauce, Toronto Juice Company. But their pricing is pretty much the same across the board. So, for example, their ARG Y4 comes in a, you can either get it in a PE plastic bottle, starting off at a 30 ml for $15.99, or you can jump it up to a Cobalt Blue, which will add on $1.49 more. Now, they do have what's known as flavor shots, so you can double it up or triple it up by adding additional money. They also have a 120 ml bottle, which you add $40 on to the original price. And they carry it in 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 24, 28, and 32. And that'll do it for the brief online tutorial for Maple Leaf Vapes. Now, back to the review. We have caramel coffee cake. Now, and it's also double shot. Of course, you see Maple Leaf Vapes there, and this is an 8 milligram. Now, the rest of their label, they have a very tiny warning on the right side, and they also have a born on date, which was 5/22 of 2014. So I've had these for a while now, and I've let them steep. So I have that loaded up in my IGO L, which I have on my Bobo, and my IGO L is mega microcoiled to 1.5 ohms, and we're going to be firing this at 15 watts. So let's have a vape. Well, what can I say? You know, just like the name of the e-liquid, it's caramel coffee cake. Um, the caramel is more dominant than the coffee is. I can taste the pastry. I give the flavor profile on this. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable. Is this an all-day vape? No, 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 no. This is not an all-day vape because it's a little bit too sweet for me. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, because this is something that I'll probably vape, you know, like after I've had a meal or like if I have a sweet tooth, something like that. Now, the throw hit on this, it's a touch above mild. I give the throw hit a 7 out of 10. Now, the vape production, of course, I give that a 9 out of 10. Very consistent, plenty of it. It's called Vader Pudding. Now this happens to be an e-liquid that I actually know something about because a long time ago, actually it was pretty close to the beginning of last year, when I was on my Bridge the Gap crusade. I actually was a featured guest on the vape channel Vape Strong with a good buddy of mine named Dark Side Vapor, aka Corey. And Corey, if you should ever see this, Bro Fist, he actually is the originator of Vader Pudding, along with some other e-liquids too. Now, Vader Pudding, I've got loaded up in my Stellaire 28.5 millimeter, the big boy, and I actually have it quadra coiled, quad microcoiled to about 0.5 ohms, and I have this on my Black Copper Stingray 26650. So let's have a vape. I gotta say, I've not had many pudding vapes since I started becoming a reviewer back in 2012. But out of all the pudding vapes I've ever had, Corey, you have outdone yourself, my friend. This is exceptional, okay? This is a banana pudding through and true, okay? I give this a 10 out of 10. And it's very rare that I give e-liquids a 10 out of 10 unless they're like a really good custard vape or really good fruity menthol vape, as my peeps know. Now, the throat hit on this, this is exceptional. I give the throat hit on this a 5 out of 10. It's a little less than mild. And the vapor production, 9 out of 10. Very consistent, plenty of it. And that would be banana menthol. Now, I'm not sure who actually came up with this one, but I have it loaded in my iGo W5, which is dual nano coiled to 0.5. And I have that on my 722, which will be firing at 17 watts. Oof. Okay. Now, everybody knows that I'm a menthol enthusiast. I've always loved fruity menthols. I love menthols, period. But I've had these for over a month now, and so I've let them steep. But here, there's a problem with this. The menthol is like, woo, it's too much. This, I hate to say this, but I compare this to Arctic Wolf or Polar Bear Toenail or, you know, E-Cig's Arctic Ice. Wow. This is a powerful menthol. And the problem is, it's not the menthol that I have an ordeal with. It's the fact that the menthol is overpowering the banana. I can it's like a subtle banana. Where's the banana? Now, I love menthols, but this is supposed to be a banana menthol, and I've had a banana menthol that's actually like a banana menthol, which is Bomb Vapor's Banana Ice. You can taste the banana with no problem with Bomb Vapor, but with the banana menthol from Maple Leaf Vapes, I can't taste the banana at all. Well, maybe very little. But, so I have to give this one a 5 out of 10. Now, if it was just a menthol vape, then of course I'd be throwing a 9 out of 10 out there. But because it's a banana, it's supposed to be a banana vape, I got to give this one a 5 out of 10. This is very disappointing. And the throw hit on this, because it's such an overpowering menthol, I have to go with like a 4 out of 10. It's super cold menthol. This is actually something I would use to like break up my sinuses on congestion. And then the vapor production, well, it's still a 9 out of 10 for that. Pretty consistent and plenty of it. So there you have it, my peeps. That's 3 from Maple Leaf Vapes. And so up here, if you fancy trying one of these out for yourself, you can go along to mapleleafvapes.com.